obviously.
Yo, fam, he's really gonna offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly gonna sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I'd say it's about a 50-50 split at this point.
Good thing social isn't in charge of the roster.
All right. It still wouldn't hurt to fight that battle, so.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not gonna fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press, I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othello put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity to put this thing to bed once and for all. All you've got to do is outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two, man. Look, if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil would trade you.
Rick,
look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man. I've never been about that.
But you are about this city. I know you're a team-first guy on P, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number a little more than usual if it's going to get you to stay. You can't win a ring in this city if Othello trades you.
So it's me versus Shep.
Mm-hmm. It's you versus Shep, babe.
You got to end this, MP. Once and for all.
Shocked.
Oh, nice. Good take.
Demi and work. If you guys want an ISO, call for it. We'll clear out.
Oh, got you. Thank you.
You see the smile on Watch Me Work's
Yeah,
face?
yeah. Work. You're too quiet, man. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you will be surprised at how many arguments I've had with people just because I asked for a little space. I got right side.
I'm coming in. Nope. Oh, he threw the lob. Good play.
Oh, I'm trying to pass it. No, I'm trying to pass it.
We got you.
All right.
Oh.
I am about to kick another copyright strike. I know how YouTube it is.
With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Holmgren, MP out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 4th spot.
Gilgeous Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
And the pass to Collins. Pass to Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
A nice shot by Anderson.
They're just outworking the coverage. MP runs into some contact, but manages to get through it.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
He has 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
MP, does he want it more? He might. That's a grown man move.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Now here's Anderson. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Young. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Murray, good. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defenses well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
And that one, good. Anderson's got 10 points in the game.
How about 5 straight made from the field to
outside. From 18 feet away. And the dunk by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Anderson. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Hawks trail by 4. Right wing. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Young taking his time here. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far. For the Thunder.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal
Right,
for each team. You've seen the growth,
right.
you've seen them in the playoffs, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Now George, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray, and Anderson gets it to go.
MP with everything on display. The kid has got it all.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Collins. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Robinson Earl. After the basket by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Anderson. Here's Holmgren. And he makes good on the layup. Holmgren's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Murray. Over Anderson. They get the rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Dort passes to Anderson. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Here's Murray, following the basket by MP. Young finds Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Baseline jumper. Again, Oklahoma City.
And he has got that shot in the bag. MP making that jumper look easy.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them, as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Okay.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for John Collins. Bays checked in for Hunter. And Griffin subbed in for Young. Now, here's Okongwu. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Now, here's Anderson. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot. Shoots over Bay. Here's Williams. Johnson with the block. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bay, no good. The Thunder leading by 11. Got a piece of it. Now Griffin. In the corner, Murray with it. Puts it up from 12. A shot, no good. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on.
32. The Thunder, 43.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Anderson is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. Murray. That one no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision.
These teammates are stupid, bro.
It's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Now, here is Young. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Collins finds Hunter. Passes it to Capella. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Knocked away and stolen by Murray. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And when you talk about Jeremiah Robinson Earl, a burly power forward who plays with confidence.
Plays with confidence, G, and also plays within himself. And I think that's the key. This is a guy who moves the ball well, is smart, and will make good decisions. He's expanding his shot to be
Substitution on the court.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for Hunter. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Trae Young. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Right on the bucket.
Inside, MP does a good job of just asserting himself, doing what needs to be done to get that finish.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Anderson. Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Bay. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Anderson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Oklahoma City, 13 points.
Yes, sir. I hit the buzzer
A chance
beater.
now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Everybody keep shooting the ball. All right? Jumpers will go. All right? They come in flurries. You miss a couple, you make a couple, all of a sudden, bam, bam.
Wanting to keep it fast and loose, Quinn Snyder
They
asking
can't
his
catch up.
guys to stay aggressive on offense.
And you have to take the shots that the system is designed to create. If you don't, everybody gets bogged down, and that creates a much bigger problem.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Collins is out there with Bay. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Determined drive from MP. Gets
my
inside and
first
forces
shot.
that foul. That trip to the line is earned.
And this is a team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Hunter comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Trey Young subbed in for Bogdanovich.
They got it.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Saric. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Josh Giddey. Young with the ball. Dort covering.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Pass to Collins. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And he uses the glass on the lane. Anderson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Murray outside. Three-pointer. The Hawks again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anderson. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. The pass to Collins. To the right side. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last
They might
game
not pick me
has
out pretty good.
here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him
Dog,
opportunities.
I was so
to
close to
stay
getting
with that
40,
confident
bro.
play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
Damn.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys. He just flat out blew it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Anderson. The shot's good. Anderson's got 41.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
And there's Murray on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Trey Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Outside, Dort. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Anderson's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 15. Hunter with it. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guy...
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.
So am I go back to the career thing, like the story? I don't really know.
Unbelievable game, MP. Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire under you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I mean, I am literally obsessed right now.
This team still wants to trade you after this run you're on? I'll resign. No cap. I'm serious.
Really, Coach?
I am serious. You've been that good. I don't want to work for an organization that can't see that.
I hate to break up this little love fest you got going on here, but MP, you're wanted in the press room.
Make sure to let them know.
Press room.
It's your team now.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
No questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here. All right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Support for this trade on social is dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
It
leave.
sounds so easy, though.
It will be. You've got this, MP. It's your time.
I'll see you, Ash.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I figured we'd do this thing a little bit different this time. So we're gonna hold the questions, and I'm gonna just talk to y'all for a little bit. Now, ever since I was drafted, there's been talks about if I belong here or not. You know, first it came from the fans, then it came from the talking heads, and then it came from people within my own organization questioning my skill, my heart, and my leadership. And through all those attacks, I kept my head down. I kept my mouth shut, and I worked to the bone. I did everything that I could to make sure this team wins. I did everything that I could to make sure that people in my community are thriving. And I did everything that I could to make sure the people around me found success.
Mm-hmm.
But where does that get me? On the trading block. And for Shep Owens of all people. Someone who I've been outperforming my entire career. This future star you speak about. What does he do better than me? Does he jump high? Run faster? What? Stronger? What? Give me something. But that's cool. Because I win games. So my question to you is, what matters more? Highlight plays or championships? Because if you want to talk about a leader, the only person that Shep Owens has led is Shep Owens himself. That is it. He has no idea what it means to be a leader. He has no idea what it means to be a part of a team or a community. He has no idea about any of that. That guy is simply all ego and no heart. I mean, how can I make it more clear that I am exactly what this city needs? I mean, if the tape doesn't do it, and the numbers don't do it, and the people whose lives I've affected positively doesn't do it, what's gonna do it? I mean, the people attacking me, do they even care anymore? Or do they just want to sell you a narrative? But you know what? That's of the past. Because I'm here to stay. So I just need for you guys just to get behind me on this one. Just trust me on this one. I am exactly who you guys need to be leading this team, to be the man of the city. So all I'm asking is just trust me. Because soon enough you will see. Thank you guys for your time.
There he is, boys. Face the franchise.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Way to step up.
I got you.
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh yeah, social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's very good, and Top Takes Daily is just going to amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is possible, but I'll take the 98% odds. This is great. You should shower before you get to that studio, because it's overwhelming. Go. Meet me at the studio. Get dressed, go, shower, thoroughly. Come on. How you feeling? You have
I feel
any questions
good.
before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stan seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like a fella is out.
Stop playing.
You just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me see.
No.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah, 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 it is with great sadness I announce that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more. It has become clear in the recent days that I share a different vision for the future of this franchise than the current leadership group.
Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part
I've
ways.
told you all of this.
Crazy.
Never take questions.
MP, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now. You know,
right?
obviously, we're...
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. I'm gonna be asking you about it.
Obviously, we're gonna have to cover this. You game to change topics?
That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MP.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do
Wait. Hey. Ashley, I appreciate your intensity. Dude, but let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
Great. You're on in 30.
Wish me luck.
Look, your access to MP is a privilege. It's not a right. Remember that.
What is so funny?
Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
I mean, first off, you're never happy when someone loses their job. I think we all can agree on that. But if you're in charge of a team's roster and you think Shep Owen's gonna win more games than I will, then, I mean, maybe you deserve to lose your job.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, I'm sure Thug's gonna land on his feet. He's smart, savvy, you know, he's a good guy. But, I feel like he was planning his exit for a while now. I mean, based off his behavior, it seemed like he was trying to get fired.
Wow. Hot take. MP,
You know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now, the way I see it, I gotta eat a little crow. Cause you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
You know, fellas, I'm not really one of those people that just have to tell everybody what I'm about. I'm just about it. So if you missed it, you know, I don't know what to say. Pay close attention next time, I guess.
And speaking of killer instincts, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
That was a spur of the moment thing. You know, all the noise about Shep, you know, when quite frankly I've been outperforming him my entire career. Since high school, you know what I'm saying? And then you add in the trade rumors, the disrespect, the questioning my leadership style. I had enough, you know? And what y'all saw was me reaching my breaking point.
MP, there was some speech, kid.
I'm impressed as well. You really put it all out there.
Listen, man, I had to, you know? That was it. I had to.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
Right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Perk, bring it in.
Oh,
I know you always hating, but come on. I mean, cool now, bro. You cool now.
Man, yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a
guy.
lot of pressure on you.
Voting, hold up. Restroom voting. Front court guards. Actually, let me save my money. You know what I'm saying? Big 20 piece, bro. I ain't only lost 4 games compared to all these. They lost 8. They lost 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 11, 11, 14, 14. They I got more than these people right here, bro. But if I go back on one, bro, man, one was some booty.
It's very hard for him. And I jinxed it. And I jinxed it. Thanks, Chris.
It was sorry.
Oh, that's all you.
I'm gonna play one more, and then
Let's go. All right, only down 2. You guys want to come out in a zone at the start of third? It might confuse them.
Yeah, we could throw something off. I like that, coach.
I better not get no, you know, strike or something like I did with here. No copyright strike. So
I'm talking about.
yeah.
That's green.
Man, if I make that.
And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Anderson in at the 2. And it's Morant missing. Here's Robinson-Earl, hounded by Morant. 2 points. That one goes. Anderson's got his second basket.
Creating offense with his first-rate handles. MP has the ball on a string.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. He can't get that one to fall. And the Thunder going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Brooks. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Goes up on the baseline. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anderson. And he gets the bucket. Anderson's got his third basket on the night right there. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Anderson. 6 points for him. Poke loose. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Anderson. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. Back to Payne. The 3 is up. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Yep, that one's good. Anderson's got 10 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside Payne. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Fires top of the key. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more...
And it's Holmgren with a rebound. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Anderson in at the 3. It's good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Anderson. His shot that time, not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Down low. Here's Anderson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Brooks outside. He shoots it. The Thunder with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Anderson inside, pounded by Morant. Anderson gets the bucket. And now a 5-point Thunder lead. And Memphis shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Three-pointer, Brooks. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Here's Anderson. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on this. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Well, MP just has this innate ability to put the ball in the hoop, and we're seeing that firsthand in this one.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Anderson, that one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Anderson's got 12 now in this quarter. Timeout call. Memphis. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort defending. And the shot goes in. 5 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And they're really working the paint now.
Memphis trailing here. Dort defending. Pass to Clark. Kennard with it. Here's Tillman. Throws it up high. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anderson's got 26 points.
Man, you watch MP. He is so talented. And this man, let me just tell you, he's determined.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Some room here for Jones. Tillman. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Anderson. He's got 26. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the defense knows they got to cover MP very close. But he gets physical and exploits the coverage there for a foul.
And Anderson drops them both. Dort with a steal. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder.
With the score, the Grizzlies 28, the Thunder 39.
Man, they better not cheat me, bro. On God, if they cheat me, I'll be mad as... Ish, bro, if they cheat me, bro.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane.
That's crazy, dog.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Pass to Morant. Fires the 3. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Robinson Earl's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
They cannot pass the ball, bro.
To the paint. Here's Adams. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Robinson Earl's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
And the basket by Bain.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet.
20 years? That's tough, bro.
Unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count the basket. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position.
Hold up. Hold up.
Coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Back to Jones. Kennard on the wing. Offensive rebound. And he jams it home with authority.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
From deep, Bain.
Break.
No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Thunder. They lead by 18.
There's no way they can. Oh, they can. That's a shoot like a couple
let's
threes.
Take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Or if
Talk
we
about painting a magnificent
mess
picture
up
with that
or
dive.
something,
Just a
it
great
better be on that
decision
team.
and a perfect
Oh yeah,
delivery.
that's me.
A lot
there you
of
go.
times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot.
Yeah.
This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Thunder shooting it well at 59%. Taking a look at the Thunder. Lugans Dort out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's MP. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
On the wing, Bain. Anderson covers. Jones, the pass to Clark.
Saw his teammate with the path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautiful.
Very smooth catch and finish. Dort outside. To the middle. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game. What's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency
I didn't
is
like
always
blocking
there.
that jump, bro.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
They needed just one hand to do it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anderson. Over Bain. The shot won't fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They host the Pistons after this one, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And stolen by
What
Bain.
was that, bro? You guys cannot pass.
Here's Clark.
My gosh,
On
bro.
his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Y'all cannot pass, bro.
We've seen
Like, what was
coaches'
that?
challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great.
Substitution on the court.
Oh,
Adams, the pass to Bain.
they catching up, bro.
Inside. Good. And the setup by Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates
Let me
involved.
be right here, because last time...
Dort outside. Pass to Anderson. To the inside. It's good. Anderson's got 42 in the game.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And the bucket is good.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
It's on Desmond Bain.
That's a shrewd move by MP, getting inside and drawing the whistle on the shot.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Now here's Kennard. Defense is right there. Deflected! And he recovers it. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Anderson. Off the mark. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
I was so close last I made that trip, bro. Congratulations. You endorsement earned.
Do you want to sit down?
No, you stay. You should. Just sit.
Should I come back?
No, we're good.
I didn't want to interrupt
MP's
conversation.
Have a seat.
Oh no, this is
I was hoping
bad.
we could talk about how the Othello situation played out.
Yeah, I mean, it was just business, right?
Not the way I do business. You should have heard it from me first.
Itchy Twitter fingers.
Yes, that was unfortunate. But I wanted to let you know you have the full support of the organization. You're the future of this team, MP, and one of its unquestioned...
That really means a lot to hear you say that, sir. Truly.
Glad to hear it. Well, I've got to be elsewhere. We're all very proud of how you handled the situation, MP. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
Not the most friendliest guy, huh?
A little cold, but he's good people.
Hey, I got nothing against him. So what happens next? You have to come a parade or put a banner up or something?
Hilarious. What happens next is you're going to work harder than you've ever worked before.
That's always the goal, Coach.
Good, good. And we're going to do everything we can to get you there. Moving forward, I'm going to be giving you very specific goals. So I need you to be staying in very close touch with me, okay?
Where am I going?
I'm just saying. The work's just starting.
All right. I got you, Coach. Don't even worry about it.
You reveal your by playing flashback games. Games will be unlocked as you progress in my career. You must win each flashback game before continuing on to the next one. No, not right now. Alright guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that, you feel me? And I'm out for the next one. Peace.